why you have to think a certain way, or that because from what I'm getting in this room, if you don't think a certain way, it's not credible.
Will you state on the record right now that trans women are women?
I'd also like to just raise that a lot of the language we're talking about, the underlying assumptions, are contested. I'm thinking about the word woman and mother in particular.
In the case of Jordan Peterson, and I'm not super well versed, he was claiming that you could be jailed if you misgendered, like you used the wrong pronoun for someone.
But what really concerns me is that all the people that tell me this in private would never say it in public because they're concerned that they're going to be labeled as bigots. And
are your racist friends mad that they're no longer serious students?
And these students, we're not open. They're not open to learning new things.
Okay, so
hearing other perspectives.
So that the students, your position is that the students were wrong.
And these are charged and emotional conversations, right? And I think that reasonable people can disagree on some of these
I'm going to
things.
stop you right there.
Something of that nature is not appropriate to that age of student because they don't have...
18?
Yes.
They're adults.
Yes, but they're very young adults.
I've never been asked that before.
Will you say that on the record right now?
No, I want to have some time to think on that.
Okay, well that's me. Have a great day. And I will be speaking out against this meeting because you are clearly not ready to have this. So I'm not going to be added to the list of meetings that you are going to have with people where you say, well, I met this person and this person. Because no. You can't say I've had these consultations and use that as justification for you to work your way back into caucus, which is why we know you're really here.
Mom, where's my karate belt?
Nope.
This is a dispute between people who are seeking justice and people who would prefer that we were dead.
I'm sorry I'm crying. I'm stressed out because this to me is so wrong. It's so wrong.
Can you mention the gendered violence, gendered and sexual violence policy?
Yeah, please.
So under that, we're responsible for not impacting our students in that way and not spreading transphobia.
This meeting is only happening because you're on Twitter, in the Twitter sphere, and people are debating whether or not you're going to be led back into caucus, and Premier Smith is debating that. And so you need to do some PR work. And I'm not going to be your Band-Aid. I'm not going to be your pink washing. Unless you can tell me right now that you believe that I, as a trans woman, right now, right here, am a woman, then we don't have a lot to work on here. You want to talk about listening to the community? If you can't start with that basic foundational principle that we are who we say we are in our bones, then I don't think we're on the same page for working forward.
But sorry, what did I violate in that policy?
So gender-based violence, transphobia in that policy.
And a focus on sex that makes sex the dominant narrative and defining point has been recognized by the courts as a feature of contemporary transphobia.
So I'll give you one last chance. Are trans women women? Will you say that on the record right now?
Victoria, we can disagree on things.
Trans women
Not
are
on
women.
that. Not on my identity. No. Not on that.
Trans women are women.
If we disagree.
Wonderful, but I will be speaking out against this
Trans
meeting
women
100%
are women.
if you can't say that right now, because I'm not going to have you add my name.
Trans
to the list of
women
meetings that
are
you've
women.
had to show that you're, quote, doing the work. Because you're
Trans
not
women
doing
are
the work.
women.
The work is the inner work. You're learning the outer
Trans
work.
women
You're
are
learning
women.
what you're allowed to say in public and what you're not, so you don't get in this
Trans
situation
women
again. 'Cause
are
you got
women.
caught saying what you really thought. And you did think that.
Trans women are
But
women.
you haven't shown that you've changed.
So
Trans
I've
women are
constantly
women.
shown you video. I'm transphobic and I caused harm and violence.
Trans women are
So,
women.
I can't do anything to control that.
Trans women
Okay, so
are
that's not
women.
something that you have an issue with?
Because
Trans
if you
women
can't
are women.
respect us, then how can I work with you? If you don't
Trans
believe
women
that
are
I'm a
women.
woman sitting right here, right now,
Trans
how
women
on
are
earth are you
women.
saying that you're working with me? What work have you done then if you can't start
Trans
with,
women are women.
yes, Victoria, you are a woman.
Yes, Victoria.
To
You are
imagine
a
that
woman.
this is happening in university, it's just
Trans women are
Yeah.
women.
I I'm past the point of seeking a
Yes, Victoria.
respectful debate
Trans
about
women
crime
are women.
when hundreds of us are murdered every year, and many
Trans
of us
women
need
are
police
women.
services. And I have
Yes,
patience
Victoria.
for the women in your life.
Trans women are
I
women.
want to own the word woman. I think everyone
Trans
should be
women
able to
are
own the
women.
word woman.
Yes,
If you're
Victoria.
doing that in a way that excludes trans women,
Trans
then
women
your
are
feminism
women.
needs some work.
I think you addressed my point.
Can we disagree and still respect each other?
No, goodbye.
Do you have any other questions? Okay, thanks for coming in.
Can't get done for hate speech.
Say that again?
Can't get done for hate speech. I said nothing on hate.